Hey guys, it's Woojong, your least favorite YouTuber. Not kidding. Anyways, let's just jump right into it. This is my August favorites video. First up is my favorite movie. And in August, I actually saw quite a few movies. The ones that I can say off the top of my head are Don't Breathe, Sausage Party, and Looper. I know what you're thinking. You're so late to the game, Woojong, but honestly, my favorite movie was probably Looper. And it starred Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Emily Blunt. I cannot emphasize this enough. Looper is such a good movie, but it's one of those films where you actually have to pay attention to the dialogue and the story developing. It's not one of those movies where you can be on your phone the entire time texting your friends. You actually have to pay attention, and if you do watch it, you won't regret it. It's really good. Next up is my favorite song, and this is pretty easy because I don't know if you know this, but my bias group is Bangtan BTS, Bangtan Boys. And my boy SUGA just had a solo debut under the name August D. So clearly my favorite song is going to be from him. And it was his Give It To Me. It is so good. If you haven't heard it yet, go listen. Pause my video and go listen. Next up is my favorite quote, and it's actually by Benjamin Franklin. Yes, the dude who wanted the national symbol of the bird of America to be the turkey. That guy. Anyways, he goes on to say that most people die at 25 and aren't buried until 75. I'm gonna say it again so it can resonate with you. Most people die at 25 and aren't buried until they're 75. Now this quote hits hard for me because I'm turning 25 in a matter of months. October 21st to be exact. Anyways, that's besides the point. This quote, I really like it because for whatever reason it is, most people when they get to my age or 29, 35, 40, it doesn't really matter, to a certain age, they stop living. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because they lost purpose in their life or they're in a routine and they just repeat it every other day. I think what it is that I'm a huge fan of this quote because it reminds me of another quote that I really like, which goes, every person dies, but not every person really lives. So if there's anything that you get out of this video, I want you to listen to this carefully. Start living your life. Enjoy every day. Cherish every moment. Live in the present tense. Don't dwell on the past. Don't worry about the future. Or even in more simple terms, in your day-to-day life, just find joy in living, please. There's reasons to be thankful all around you. You just have to open your eyes. Hey, don't laugh. I know I got small eyes, but y'all can open your eyes too, okay? Moving on, that was a little too deep. My favorite show that I saw this past month was The Last Kingdom. It's actually a series that I watched on Netflix. And the reason why I really like this show is because it quenched my Lord of the Rings thirst. And if you don't know this about me, I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I love Tolkien. I love the Hobbit series. In a fantasy world, if I could be born again, I would love to be a woodland elf. I don't know, maybe an elf from Rivendell? Look at you judging me. I'm weird, I know! Next up is my favorite food, and my favorite food for the month of August was definitely this Vietnamese bun that I had, and it was the grilled pork variation. And girl, let me tell ya, it was freaking delicious. And I went with my grandma, so it made it extra special. Next up is my favorite book. And my favorite book was Modern Romance by Aziz Ansari. The title isn't really misleading, and it really just goes into depth about dating in the modern world, and it's stuff that I already knew, but there were a couple pages that really made me laugh. And a special thanks to Rosa for sending me that book. I went to the bookstore like 3 weeks ago or something, and I remember I tweeted, I was like, man, has anyone read this book? I really want to read it. And the next thing you know, Rosa from Twitter, she sent me that book to my P.O. box. This is why I love you guys, and this is why I don't need a girlfriend. Girl, if you want to send me a book, please go ahead. Send it to my P.O. box. It's in my description down below. And thank you in advance. I love you. Next up is my golf? 아, 이게 뭐야 지금 나 왜 영어 이렇게 못하는 거야? Next up is my goal for the next month, and I've already begun, but I'm actually kind of tired of being skinny now. So I decided, I did it upon myself. I am going to put put back on, oh my god, this is also awkward. I'm gonna put back on some muscle weight. Because I look at myself in the mirror and yeah, I've got abs and yeah, I'm like shredded or cut or whatever, but I'm not really happy with how weak I am. Because I used to be really strong and I miss being strong because when you're strong, you can protect yourself. And when you can protect yourself, you can protect your family. Protect your kids, protect your wife. And also, you can't really be a Korean daddy unless you've got some muscle, right? Okay, this is where you cue in the sad violin music. My favorite day or moment from the month of August was when I held my second ever meet and greet in Virginia. And I'm actually a native to Virginia. And I just remember meeting you guys at Tour Le Jour. And you guys were nothing but kind and beautiful people. And you guys even gave me gifts and presents. And I don't know, I love you guys. And the reason why I did a meet and greet in Virginia is because I'm from this area. I grew up here. And I know that nothing ever happens here, especially in terms of like K-pop or YouTube. And so now that I'm growing in fame, I really wanted to give back to my community. Now, usually I would add my favorite skincare product for the past month, but I'm actually in the process of making my skincare products video. So when it drops, you should watch it. If you make it to the end of this video, please let me know down below how I did. And no, I'm not gonna take my shirt off. Okay, fine. No, just kidding. And if you like this video the way it is, then comment down below, as it is, Woojong. And last but not least, before I go, I just want to remind you guys, be true to yourself. Love yourself and take care of yourself, okay? Promise me that you'll take care of yourself, okay? 오케이? 알았지? 그러면 다음에 또 다시 보자. 안녕 친구들. 안녕하세요. 저희는 우정입니다. And today I'm here in Seoul with my friend Morgan.
저는 morgan입니다.
And we're gonna eat a authentic, real signature Korean dish called 안녕. Thank you for watching my video. If you don't want to miss out on more feel-good uploads to spread the love, then please subscribe. Also, follow me on Instagram for daily encouraging posts. And remember, let's be love. I believe in you.